Good morning, traders. Good morning, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well. Hoping that everybody's got the minds on the right track for the day. It's a beautiful Wednesday to try to take advantage of the markets yet again. Let's see if we can't get some good opportunities today. Before we continue, can you guys confirm if you guys can hear my voice and if it's clear enough? Morning, Andrew. Yes, I do. Can you hear me? How's my sound going on your side? I'm just waiting for a bit of confirmation from any of you guys. Awesome, Sanil. Awesome. So today, let's see what we've got on the calendar, and then we can move from there. So let's see. We've got some CAD news restricted in 6 hours. So we probably are going to try avoid the CAD news. And then 11 hours we've got USD news. So we probably won't even get much of the trades from UPass today. That's a bummer. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. Okay, let's first start with our gold position that we found yesterday and just see how it's doing. Yeah, still playing around the same area. So it eventually got down to around 128, 127 actually. And then now if you're following the channel, you'd see how we ensure that our stop is at 123 and it still doesn't touch 123. So partials were taken. This is where the stop is. It's playing around this area. So if you're still holding, keep holding. Don't change. Just keep holding. And then just gonna mark it as well for the day. And then our CHF JPY position, it hit a stop twice. So this is actually what made us stop trading for the day. But we had the first stop during the live session, I think. And then the second one, we managed to take some partials at 1 to 2 and then a break even. So that was the only good thing yesterday from this pair. So it's 1 win and 1 loss on this one. I'm just going to try and create 2 of these just so that you understand that there was a loss and a win. There we go. This is a good way to monitor your trading and to also try and see which pairs are you actually getting good results from, and then which ones are not working for you. Okay. And then what other pair did we look at? We looked at the AU yesterday, which was also, it was an okay trade. It wasn't so bad. Also maxed out at 1 to 2, and I don't think most people got it at the 2 unless you had an alert like most people do. And also TP, just adjust your what's this? Your position size to TP2. I'm just going to show you quickly how you can take advantage of that. So when you use this position size calculator, let me just take a screenshot of this. So somebody was asking how can you actually be ready for TP when it hits. But then again, I'm just gonna drop this on our free channel. Just make sure you're in there. Make sure you're in the free channel. I'm dropping the calculator. Okay, let me just bring it to the screen shortly so you guys can have a good idea of how it looks. There we go. So this one would look like this. So what happens is that once you're in the position and then you've got all your positions or your trades split up into whether 4 or 3, doesn't matter. It's about the partial idea that you want to use. So when you've got it like this and then your TP, say for example, we can see that, listen, there's not enough volatility or we've got a bit of an issue with this one. We start adjusting. When you see my alerts or my notifications that tell you that, listen, at 1 to 2, take a partial. So you just adjust one of the position, take profit to 1 to 2. So when it wicks into it, it'll close a position. And yeah, you'll get out in time. Because some people I'll tell them at 1 to 2 or 1 to 1, whichever one it is, and then they'll probably get at 1 to 0.8 because they see notification late or price just moving too quickly. So yeah, so this one we closed, I think we closed 25%, and then move the rest to break even. So yeah, okay. Yes, on the CHF JPY. Oh wait, the AUD. Yes, it did actually, and it also hit our stop loss. Let me just open it quickly. No, it didn't trigger actually. Let me just drop down further to the 15-minute. Let's see. Yeah, it did trigger. I remember that very well. So what happened with this pair? It came down to a level. And then I'm not sure who didn't, but one of the fellas actually didn't use the stop. Was it this one? Yeah, it did trigger. I remember triggering on my side. And then the buy stop was triggered at this level and then came down, kicked us out. So that was an unfortunate trade, but it happens. It happens. Awesome. What other pair did we take a look at? It's there. Oh, the guy who wanted us to take a look at, I think it was James, US30. I don't know how that worked out. Let's just open it and see how it actually did trigger. That's a good one. I'm not sure if he's watching or if he's online, but his position did trigger. Shucks, what did I do? There we go. He asked us to look at this yesterday, and I mentioned that, listen, I've never tried the strategy on indices, and it looks like it did work out. Yeah, it did actually. So let me just scroll down to the 15-minute. Yeah, if you're strict to the strategy, he would have, let me just move this closer here. So if he was very strict with the strategy, he would have entered somewhere here, got stopped out, and then second trade idea would have been here. And then because this is new, I don't know where you'd want to take your partials, but I'll probably go for 1 to 2, start at 1 to 2. Or even 1 to 1, depends on how you're looking at it. So this would have been a good 1 to 3 actually. So yeah, this came out quite interesting. I'm gonna open this position. I'm gonna open it how it looked yesterday when it was requested. I'm just not sure if he's watching as a James. Anyway, I just want to find out if it actually did take the position and how it went for him. And yeah, I also posted it on Trading Nut. Yeah, because I don't. Oh man, this guy wants predictions. Anyway, because I don't trade that specific instrument, but I wanted to see how it's gonna go. Let's see. There you go. Yeah. I'm just going to open it quickly. Yeah, so we posted this trade idea from this level. And then, yeah, basically, let's see. I think it was, let me scroll to the 1 hour actually, so we can have a similar view. So when it was posted, I think price was still in this level here. So what other people do as well, because they know that this order block is going to be, not the order block, this imbalance is going to be filled at some point. They'll place some sells here, but I wouldn't do that because of the liquidity at the top. I would do it at the bottom because I know that this liquidity at the top has to be taken out. So yeah, we posted it there, and then yeah, so basically went into our area of interest. Sorry about that. It went into our area of interest and then came back up. So with this pair as well, or rather with this trade, how I viewed it is for it to actually go all the way up to this level here. So we'll just keep monitoring it and see if it's gonna hit that zone, and yeah, take out all this liquidity here. So I'll probably take a look at this a bit more. Try to forward test and back test on some indices, your Nasdaq, yeah, and see if you can get some good opportunities here. Okay, so this is yeah, this was a good one. I'm just gonna post it into the channel quickly. Actually, I'm just gonna do let me just use this option. Okay. Okay, what's next? That's about it, I think. Based on what we discussed yesterday, this one completely threw us off, but you wouldn't have entered, it tanked all the way down. This is why I love using momentum and stops instead of limit orders. Okay. So can you guys drop some pairs that you guys want me to look at, and let's see if we can't find something. Andrew, were you asking how do you determine a valid order block? Does it have to be significant movement in another direction, or does the OB need to make a break of structure? I think with that we will need to get into the bootcamp, of course, and we can just go through all the, or just drop me a message on Telegram and I'll just see what I can help you with. But yeah, so I just focus on those three imbalances, order blocks, and liquidity. So guys, drop a pair or two. Let's see what we can do. So this one is completely out. Just remove that. I think probably this is why I never really like trading that that specific instrument. Okay. ECAD and AU. Let's look at the ECAD and AU. So let's first get the clear bigger picture. Oh, we really missed this one, eh? Oh man, I think we saw this last week, man. Oh, but 10 pips I would not have entertained that. 10 pip stop, nope. That's a bit too much for my liking. Yeah, hence 1 to 8. But yeah, anyway. So with this pair, it's still working in that range. So we're still looking at the zone that it's playing at. I can see there was a minor level here, which was recently broken. So with this one, I'll probably go for a sell in the zone. Go for a sell in the zone, targeting this level. Looking at all this liquidity that's yeah, there's a lot of money that's just chilling here. So that's how I'd look at it, and then probably use that candle, and then we switch down to the 1 hour and 4 hour. Let's look at this. Let's actually go all the way down to the 15. I'm going to create a bit of a wider stop with this one, instead of the usual. Let's see, but I'm not getting into any position that doesn't have a potential to give me a 1 to 20 or 1 to 15, so that if I get stopped out at 1 to 8, I'm still quite happy. So why is my system so slow today? Anyway, okay, so I'd look at a position like this with the ECAD. Why is it so wide? That's a little bit too wide for my liking. Let's just check the pip count on this. Nope, we don't entertain such. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll down all the way to the 1 minute, and then just try and pick out what I can find here. Okay, this is manual lever, so don't mind me, guys. Because I have to go all the way back. I don't know why it's moving so slow. Just make it smaller as well. Okay, I don't know why it's moving so slow, but okay, let me just quickly go into the 1 hour. And then I'm going to look at all my other chart here quickly. There we go, somewhere around this range. Okay. And then I'm going to do that. So with the ECAD, we're probably looking at something like this. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, there we go. Slightly above that range, or the execution zone. That's the tee off area. Okay, there we go. ECAD, and then EN, ADNZD. I posted something yesterday, and we missed it by an inch as well. So that's also a bummer. But yeah, so this is what we had yesterday. Missed it by, actually not even yesterday, last week, by 5 pips. And as you can see, it's gone. It is gone. 1 to 4. It's gone. We're not going to catch that. So I'm just going to put my little loading icon here. This just shows all the positions I've missed. It's good for your data control, data analysis, because you want to be able to sit down once a weekend and just go through all your trades, what trades you've taken, what trades you've missed, the bias behind it, And then also, so you can see, okay, if I adjusted slightly my entry zones, I would have probably gotten this much. Or if I didn't adjust it, I would have missed out on this trade. So it allows you to have a technical view of your trading and how you can take advantage of it. Yeah, so I don't know why there's two here. Anyway, so with this one as well, as much as we missed that position, there's a level here that's being respected. Sorry, not 4 key zone, man. It's 4 key zone. Let me go to the daily. So there's a level here that's been respected right here in this level. So for the short term, you probably go long somewhere around this range for the short term. Somewhere here. There we go. And then you'd want to watch what it does here, because for some odd reason this level here, it's sensitive. So price seems to be respecting it, and you can take advantage of it. And once you do take advantage of it, you can drop down, and then you can start spotting all these liquidity areas here inside this level. And then you can start seeing what other levels are being created here. You can see there's a bit of a liquidity zone there. Okay, and then you probably use this candle and then scroll down to the 5 minute or the 1 minute, doesn't really matter. It's all up to you how you want to look at it. It's actually this one here. So you'd probably have an entry around this range, which is not ideal for me. And then you'd scroll down a bit more. Scroll down a bit more. And then probably get in at that one right there. And then scroll back to the 1 hour. And then there we go. Guys, get into the bootcamp. I mean, this is practical. You can see what we're doing, but once you get into the bootcamp, you can go deep into this and start seeing things that I seldom post on the YouTube channel. But yeah, so that's where we are with AUD. So you could actually go for a buy stop if you're going for the short term. Right now, there we go. And then let's see. I'm actually going through your comments, guys, and yeah, picking some pairs as we keep going. We've got another 30 minutes until the London Open. So post. Let's see what we can do. Andrew wants us to look at the EN. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, this is another one that we missed yesterday. But the time it happened, I don't trade at this time, so it triggered whilst I was not in the charts. And I think I posted it in the channel. Let me just take a look. Posted it in our channel. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I did. So we closed it at break even, actually. So it triggered, and then yeah, it's been playing around this area, and then we decided to close it. Probably somebody kept it open, but yeah. So there's a potential for it to actually go down to this level here. So that's what I'd watch out for with the EN. Yeah. So that's what we have on EN. Still valid if it does go up to that level. I'm just going to create an alert on this one as well. So that's I'm actually going to post this one. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so it looks something like that. And then Dale wants us to look at UCAD and gold. With gold, we're still running, so I don't think anything's going to change there. UCAD, oh man, UCAD is misbehaving. Okay. Take a look at that. But it's showing us something. But it is misbehaving. We actually have a nice position coming here. Very nice one. Look at that. So with this one, I'll probably have to squeeze in a bit more just so I can get a better entry, but that's actually what we're looking at for this pair. Literally something like that. Okay. Yep. So once it gets into this area, we could potentially look at a nice entry. And then if you want to get a tighter one, we'll look at something along those lines. There we go. This one we missed. By the time it came here, actually by the time it got here, clearly out of the zone. And then you start spotting a whole lot of imbalances here. And that's on the 1 hour. And then you can see this area here that's created. And then you start looking again. You can see this. Just make it a different color. Area created. So we'll take some liquidity here. Some liquidity at the bottom. Have a nice sell off at this level. So that's what I'd look at when it comes to UCAD. And that's actually what I'm going to look at. Put an alert right there. And yeah. There we go. And then what's the next pair? Gold. So gold is not going to change much. We started with gold actually. Just keep holding. Our stop is at 123. So if it does actually hit, I think no. If it does hit this level, most will be out of this position. But we got a nice sell yesterday from it. Yeah, close some partials. So that's where we are with gold. James wants us to look at NASDAQ. So with NASDAQ, guys, with indices, I'm gonna give you guys a disclaimer. I don't trade them, so we are in the same boat here. We are learning. So you'll tell me how it goes, and if it does go well, then hey, it's awesome then. If it does go well. If it doesn't, please don't blame me. I'm also taking a risk here. Well, I'm not trading it, but I'll be taking a risk if I went into it. Okay, so I'm looking at the daily, drop down to the 4 hour. See imbalances being created and filled. Then we've got this nice one here. Let's see what we've got here. Sorry. There we go. I see a very nice downward move. If it does behave like I usually see them to be doing. So with US 30 yesterday, that's what happened. It dropped dramatically, and the chap that asked us to take a look at it is not here. But we get a nice position out of it. So I'm not even sure if it's gonna work. I'm really not sure. You will just tell me how it goes, and then we will do a review tomorrow. So looking at something along these ranges. I'm actually going to drop this on Trading Nut as well and see if it does work out. There we go. Yeah, look at those massive moves. Man. Yeah, probably that's why I'm not feeling this. There's all this liquidity here. And there's just a lot of potential move for this. Okay. So that's how I look at it, James. Let me know how it goes, and let's see if I'll be looking into these type of positions. Okay, so that's where we are with the NAS. If you want to go deeper in and try to look at a tighter position, what you do is you would wait for it to take this liquidity that's at the top and then go all the way down, or you'd actually wait for this one at the bottom, and then sorry about that, so at the bottom, and then go all the way to trigger this one, and then all the way down. So you could even get more than 3 trades out of this. And then also you could look at it basically coming down, grabbing these, and then all the way up again, or even further going down to this one here, because you can see there's a massive imbalance created in this big move here on the left. Look at that. And then it folded here with this candle. And then yeah, so there's quite a lot that you can look at here. Quite a lot. This is where I promote my bootcamp, so you can see all these things and get deeper and more technical into this and see some beautiful moves that'll be forming. There we go. Okay, which broker? If you check our website, I actually have a blog post from last year, should be updated, from last year, with all the relevant brokers that you can use, the good brokers actually. It's this one right here, how to pick the best forex broker 2020. We'll write another one 2021 and take it from there. Okay, what else do we have, guys? GJ, somebody wants us to look at the GJ. Okay, GJ, right there. GJ and the daily, what do we have? We had this position from last week, which not even last week, from early in the month, which didn't even trigger. But I see prices actually going into that level again. There's some, it filled this imbalance here. There's some zone created here. That one is very massive. So I'm actually going to start this one again from this level. So I'm going to look at this area here. I'm going to look at this area here. I'm going to scroll down to the 4. I'm going to watch what's happening in the 4. This balance was close, filled. There's one that's forming currently. So that's where we are. I don't want to go back too far out, because if I do, then probably not even get as much trades as you want to. And come on, you want to get some trades and to try get some nice moves. but I wouldn't go that far because of this area here, which has been happening since last week. Probably look at a short at this level, go down to that zone, and then drop down all the way to the 5. There we go. And then just focus on that candle over there. Get a nice entry. So that's what we're looking at with GJ. So yeah, it's even closer to our price point. So wait for price to get into that zone and then drop a nice sell with it. Okay. Awesome deal. Yes, James, very, very volatile. What else do we have? What else can we look at? I see we took a look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We looked at 5, 6 potential trades. I think we can do one more and take it from there. Any questions, guys? Anything you guys want to look at? Can drop a question there. Let's see what we've got. EA. Okay, I think that will be the last one. And I think I've missed a very nice one, the EA. Yeah, we did. Look at that. Man, this would have been beautiful. All the way up onto 13. Beautiful. Literally thrashed into all our levels. I think the reason why I didn't take this position was because of let me show you guys. I think it was let's look at the 1 hour. Actually, no, we did. We just got out too soon. Way too soon. But yeah, we got out way too soon with this play. Way too soon. Okay, let me just do that and just put my tick on this one. Go to the daily. So with this one, there's a bit of noise happening at the top. Too much noise actually. So I wouldn't actually trade this until it actually got to the zone here. So we're still a bit far off this one. I think we'll try monitor and keep following it. And if you want to be a risk taker, let me show you what you could probably do. Okay, so you look at this current level and then you start spotting all these levels here. Look at this nice sell there, look at that over there. So you'd potentially look at something along if you're a risk taker along I wouldn't take this position, but it's probably it can happen. If I do, I'll probably risk 0.2% of my equity or something. But yeah, this is how I'd look at the EA. So this would be a trade idea 1 based on the 1 hour, because now you'll be trading some 5-minute zones there. Looking at that specific candle over there. Yeah, so this is how I would look at this one. And then if you look at my personal view, it would be to wait for this position to trigger some along these ranges. So I'd have these type of positions on it. So from next week, we will be looking at taking those positions with within the 1 hour, the 15, and the 5. So we're already getting a whole lot of trades with what we're currently doing. So when we start incorporating that, we'll probably get even more trades. That's where you start seeing how, for example, I'm going to show you I think it's a CHF JPY position. Is it 4 hours? No, it's not CHF. CAD. Nope. CAD Swiss franc. Yeah, it's this one. So with this one here, there was a specific position that we took. There was a specific position that we took, which was somewhere here. So these two trades basically happened concurrently. So just scroll into it quickly and just show you guys what I mean when I start talking about taking a bit more trades on the lower time frames as well. So we posted both of them. This was based on the higher time frame. This was on the lower time frame. There was a sell and a buy, which both went pretty well. So this one triggered, hit a 1 to 3, 1 to 4, but stopped us at 1 to 3. This one hit a 1 to 6, but stopped us at 1 to 5. So these are the type of trades that we're going to be looking at from next week, where you will get multiple positions in a specific area, and then we'll take advantage of that. So yeah, that's where we are with our trading, guys. Any more questions before we end the stream? Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Don't forget to like and share with your fellas, guys. Let's grow the community and see what we can get for the day. I will be posting these analyses into the chat, into the free channel, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. The rest of the analysis I'm going to be doing now, I'll be throwing into the premium channel, and then yeah, we should be good from there. I'm going to leave this on for a bit, just in case some of you guys drop some questions, and then I'll still be here and then I'll answer them for you guys. Awesome. Anytime, Ixa. How do you know our trading setups have been invalidated? So how I usually do it is, if it doesn't trigger, then I leave it. I leave the analysis, because I always look at the positions every single day. Every day we look at the markets, and I try to find the areas of interest. And when I do, that's when I'll decide, okay, this one I'm going to cancel, because of how the candle behaved. For example, I think it was yesterday's one, this cat Swiss franc. Yeah, this one here. I mean, once a trade goes this far out of your zone, and then starts creating other zones of interest, then you start picking up, okay, now we've got a potential to stop, or rather to invalidate, if this doesn't trigger, to invalidate this previous position. So that's how you'd want to look at it. Okay, guys, it's pre-London. Let's get into the markets. Try follow the strategy, simple processes. Don't try to be a stunt man. Follow the rules. 2 losses in a row. Stop trading. No more than 0.5 per trade. And let's see how it goes. And something I forgot to mention to you guys, when you place this position, say for example you've got 5 trades, 5 potential trades, 2 trigger and then draw down. Don't place the other 3. Wait for one of them to get into profit, break even, then you can place the others. You can't have too many positions in drawdown. So what we're trying to do is to try to cap your maximum loss per day at 1%. And if you have 5 trades and they all hit a stop, then you get a drawdown of 2.5%. So let's try and stick to that. Anyway, let us get into the markets, guys. Good luck. Enjoy your day. And see you guys tomorrow.